I made a whole video talking about how Lonely wasn't gonna drop. But y'all notice this pattern, right? When I say something, they look at me crazy. But when it actually happens, you feel me, man? But more of the story, we already know it's been a huge roller coaster when it comes to not even just releasing songs, everything, bro. He got his own thing going on right now. I don't even think it's the best time to even speak about music. And this is the first time I actually haven't been mad at Lonely. Honestly, he needs to get away. I'm always gonna go back to No Stylist and Broken Hearts and stuff like that. But one thing I gotta admit, this whole rollout in the start of this year has been horrible for Lonely. And you know, you really can only blame Lonely, you know what I'm saying? Because he done dug himself real deep into this hole where now everybody's on this. You know what I'm saying? Because at first the narrative was that, yo, he dropped If Looks a Kill, right? Not too many people liked it, but some people actually enjoyed it, but it was a little iffy, and people had this narrative that, oh, maybe Lonely's gonna fall off or something like that. And that was just people talking, right? But now he done dug himself in a deeper hole, because not only do you have allegations of you doing what you did to your ex-girlfriend, but now we don't even have new music. And you didn't already lie about like 3 times this year, okay? Now trust me, the way I've been seeing it, Opium fans are trolling about this whole thing with his girlfriend, which is sad to say, but they're trolling about it. They don't really care that much, I'm gonna be real. And that's not saying I don't feel bad for Aisha, but I'm just saying them Opium fans, they crazy. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes, they gonna ride for their artists no matter what. And I'm not even gonna be one of those people to say that Destroy Lonely is cooked or anything like that, because the minute he got something involving Cardi, it's up. Destroy Lonely failed to drop his album this month. And it's really just sad because now his fans really just don't have nothing to gravitate towards. I mean, Ken Carson dropping soon, that's a good thing, but at the same time, Lonely fans don't have nothing to listen to for real.
Hey, what's good with y'all, man? Hope all y'all feeling good. And with today's topic, I mean, let's get right into it, cause we all know this entire month has been chaos for Destroy Lonely, and not in a good way. He's been getting clowned over and over. First with the Bruce situation, and then this current conflict with his girl. And this current conflict with his girl, or I should say ex-girl, it didn't only expose a lot about him as a person, but it also exposed these feuds he has with other high caliber artists. Even though one of the people he said he don't mess with, which was Don Toliver, he was just in the studio with him. Like I said, this situation showed a lot about his character. And because all of this has happened, I think it's clear he's not dropping the album right now, even though he's been teasing it and say he was gonna drop, because he has hopes that he can detach and separate from all this hate and clowning getting thrown his way. And he wants this to work, but little does he know, it doesn't matter. What you mean it don't matter? You can't beat your girl? That's not what I mean. Listen, if I had to make an assumption of where his career is heading, and if everything that just happened is gonna stall his growth, I would still tell you it all comes down to one thing, and y'all know what I'm talking about, the music. With how hot his name is right now in the headlines, this might sound weird to you, but even though it don't got nothing to do with the music, this isn't a bad time to drop because his name is so hot. Yes, it's very risky, because if it flops, they're gonna say he fell off and he beats his girl, but if it's hard, I promise you this will be forgotten about. And I don't even want to say that, but let's be real, yo. These Opium super fans, one, they're 14, 15, 16. They're not even thinking about the severity of this. They're not thinking about how this could be your mom, this could be your sister, this could be any girl in your life. And other than that, I know he'll be all right, because we've seen enough instances to know that, bro, he could have tombstoned his girl on video. Most people will not mention it if the music is hitting. Although if he did drop and it was a flop and people were like, damn, this is trash, everything that he got exposed for will become even more prevalent. They'll say that's the reason he fell off. They'll hold all of that against him. You could tell me if I'm wrong, but the music is the deciding factor, and that will determine his fate. You see, if he was on Diddy timing, or if he got caught with a minor like a lot of these other dudes, that will definitely stall your growth. Even if people think they're still popping, a lot of people think Autumn's still going crazy, bro. He's not going that crazy compared to what he should have been doing if he never got caught up doing all this weird ass shit, whatever he's doing. But when you get in a physical exchange with your girl, as weird as this sounds, your career is not over. You still have the ability to overcome it. Am I saying it's okay to do what he did? Bro, use your brain, y'all. Use common sense real quick. I'm not here to give y'all a life lesson on what's right and wrong. You should know not to do that. But just think, if it ain't nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, you know what? Bro, when have we looked at these artists and held them to a certain moral compass? Like, bro, we know that they're all demons. I think if he decides to keep prolonging the album, you know, it's not like this is gonna go anywhere. He has to do something to kind of erase this, because even if he takes a long break and then comes back, it all just still boils down to the music, so you might as well go crazy now. I think Opium is just too hot right now. I know people think it's gonna fall off. I just don't see it happening, truthfully. But y'all let me know what you think. Of course, shout out Dutie, one of the realest people I met through this YouTube shit, man. Shout out Dutie. And of course, man, y'all be cool.